Hey everybody, I'm coming making this video message and I want to tell you all something very simple. Mind your own business. The reason why I am making this video message is because we live in a world where people are very comfortable and they even feel justified attempting to or outright just minding the business of other people. Now, I'm going to give you all a few reasons why there are some people out here who like to mind the business of other people. The first reason is some of you, you're just a mystery to people. When you are an enigma and when you are a mysterious person and you are not an open book, you are going to attract people to you that want to try their best to figure you out and figure out what you have going on. People usually have a problem with others who are very private, and they will make the assumption that you are a slick person. They will make the assumption that you are a conniving person. They will make the assumption you cannot be trusted. They will feel like you have a double life or something going on simply because you are not telling your business. And people hate to not know things about you. This is what I have found out over the course of my life, and I'm sure you all are not in the dark or ignorant to that. There are some people, they get furious when they don't know your business, and it may not even be that they want to know your entire life story. They just may get angry that they don't know basic things: where you live at, what type of car you drive, who you live with, who you're in a relationship with, who you like, what do you do on a day-to-day basis, what do you do after work, what do you do for fun, why do you dress like this, why do you walk like this, why do you talk like this. Whatever it is, there are some people, they want to know the intricate details of your life because people are also insecure. And so if they feel like they don't know anything about you, they're not going to be comfortable in your presence because a lot of people want something to compare themselves to. So if somebody is around you and they don't know anything about your personal private life, they don't necessarily have anything to compare you with. They can't compare their life up against your life because they don't know anything, and that is frustrating for them. Another reason why people mind the business of other people is because some of you all, you have invited people into your business. You have simply invited people into your business. You go to work telling your business, you go to school telling your business, you call family members up on the phone telling your business, you tell certain messy, backbiting, and gossipy friends your business. And when you open up that door and you tell certain people your business, some of them won't take that one interaction you had with them where you were comfortable enough to share one thing with them. They will come back. It's just like you feeding a stray cat. You feed them that one time, they're going to keep coming back day after day after day. And sometimes they'll bring a couple of extra cats with them. This is how people are. Once you open up that door and you share personal, private things with someone, they will continue to feel obligated and entitled to know everything else you have going on. You have got to stop inviting people into your business. Another reason why, this is reason number 3, why some people mind your business. They will mind your business because there are a lot of arrogant, uppity, smug people, and they will feel like exactly where they are in life, they have a right to look into your life and check and correct or even school you on what they personally feel is wrong with your life. A lot of people will do that. There are people out here, and it's very shocking to me. They will feel like my finances are in order. I am not struggling with anything. My marriage is in order. Me and my spouse are not struggling. My kids get good grades. They're on point. My health is on point. My house is clean. The car I drive is on point. I don't have any problems, any hardships, any issues with my family, with my spouse, or my friendships are awesome. I'm traveling, I'm running my business. The business that I run is generating a lot of money. It's getting a lot of customers. It's doing very good. It's excelling and it's flourishing. And sometimes, a lot of you all might not believe this, but there are people in that position and they will feel like, well, I see this particular person, so I don't like certain things that I see going on with them, so I'm going to speak on their situation. I'm going to get involved in their marriage, tell them what they need to be doing with their husband or their wife. I see some little things that I don't like or that I don't approve of as far as their child goes or their children go. And so I'm going to say something about that. And then sometimes they'll look at you and they'll feel like you have not done enough in your life. And if somebody feels like they have arrived and they have amassed a lot of things in their life and they have been very successful and they have achieved a lot, they will feel like if you are beneath them or you're behind the 8 ball and you have not done what they've done or you have not experienced what they've experienced, because some people are like this: if they travel around the world and they've met celebrities or they've gotten exposed to certain things, they'll feel like if you've never had that experience, you are not living a good life. And they will get into your personal business and start questioning you, asking you, hey, why don't you travel? Hey, why don't you make more money than you do? Hey, why are your kids dressing like that? Why do you go to that church? Why do you allow your kids to do this and do that? These are just some of the reasons why there are people out here who will mind your business. But I'm letting you all know that when you mind the business of other people, again, it takes a lot of time away from you focusing on your hardships, if you have any, your situation, and your circumstances. And it keeps you stagnated, it keeps you back, and it makes you appear like a bitter or messy person. I'm going to tell you all, and I say it in love, you don't have time to mind the business of other people. You don't have time to worry about what everybody else has going on. Now, it's a given. There are some situations you will be brought in and you did not ask to be brought in. Sometimes things go down with your friends, things go down with family members, things go down with people that you are close to and that you love. And so sometimes you'll be brought into situations and you will have to sometimes be forced to speak on something. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about those of you, if you're guilty of this, where you will just sit back and you will intentionally try to watch somebody's life just so you can give a rebuttal. You will sit back and intentionally watch somebody's life so you can call yourself checking them. You will sit back and try to investigate somebody to see what it is they have going on because you feel like you're the better man, you're the better woman, you're the more accomplished and mature man or woman. And so you feel like, I have arrived. I am at this top level. I have the right to come down and tell somebody something about what they need to be doing. It made me think about John chapter 21. In the Bible, John was one of Jesus' favorite disciples. He was one of his close disciples. And Peter questioned Jesus. And I'm just paraphrasing here. Peter questioned Jesus about what John's role was. Peter wanted to know what John was going to be doing as far as his position as one of the disciples went. And Jesus said something to him like, if I allow him to stay until kingdom come, what is it to you? Follow me. That is what Jesus told Peter. And so, in effect, Jesus was basically telling him to mind his business. It was not Peter's business what John's role was. Peter was supposed to be keeping his eyes focused on Jesus and what Jesus would have him to do. It was not his concern to know what John's role was. I also believe in that scripture that Peter had asked Jesus who was going to be the one to betray him. He had been asking Jesus some questions. He wanted to know some things. But the point that I'm making is that he was not minding his business. He was not minding his business. What's the saying that the old people say? They say it takes a year to mind your business. I'm probably saying it all wrong. They say it takes 6 months to mind your own business and 6 months to stay out of the business of other people, which is a year. Okay? So what I'm saying to you all is that you've got to pay attention and mind your affairs. Worry about your own life. Worry about your own life. And if you are the type of person that is inviting people into your life and you're telling them stuff about you, you have to correct that and change it. You have to correct it and change it. This week, for some reason, I am led to talk to married couples, talk to single people, and just talk to you all, just period. Whoever is viewing this video message about a few things. And it is in the place of you being more private and you being silent about things. I talked to married couples today and I told them, stop involving and telling your marital business to other people. But I'm telling you all as a whole, if you are the type of person and you invite people into your business, you have got to stop doing this. Don't ever intentionally put people in your business. Some of you all is what you call an open book. You are just an open book. You don't see anything wrong with telling the next person everything about you and everything that you have going on. Some of you all are like that. You are very comfortable talking about your life and talking about your situation. But I'm just telling you all that it is critical you mind your own business. Nobody is obligated to tell you anything about what they have going on. They don't have to explain themselves to you, and you must be okay with that. You must be okay with that. Stop trying to compare yourself to other people and what they have going on. Even if you feel like your life is perfect and you have done so much in your life and you're living comfortable and you're living good, you don't know enough about the next person's situation. And this is why you have to stay back. This is why you have to stay back, stand down, and you got to tend to what you have going on. And what I'm saying to you in so many words is even biblical. Because Jesus even had to check one of his sons and tell him to mind his own business. And like I said, that's in John chapter 21. I think it's verse 20 through 22. You guys go and read that. Pray about it and meditate on it. Because so many people, you even see people in the world, they are minding the affairs and business of even rich people and celebrity people, and they want to know what's going on in their marriage and in their situations. We each have enough stuff going on in our lives. We don't have time to be worried about and minding the business of other people. If people are not naturally and organically telling you certain things about them, I'm going to tell you, it's because they don't want you to know. When people are comfortable enough and they feel like they can trust you and they want to involve you in their life and say something to you or tell you something, you got to let that happen naturally. But when you become a busybody, the Bible also talks about busybodies. Don't be a busybody trying to figure out certain things. People have gotten seriously hurt and harmed simply from being nosy and minding the business of other people. That is the video message. Well, guys, it's time for me to go because I have some other things to do. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have been offended by anything I spoke about in this video message, it's okay. It's all right. I'm not worried about it. I am not concerned because I know you will forgive me in the morning.